So we see that the difficulties are really leading us to development and to be much better people. And this is exactly what we have to take in mind. And also when we talk about all those things, we have to think about how we look at life. How do we look at difficulties? How do we look? Do we look at the good side or the bad side? Rav Shvadron, I think, he always used to say, he sees, he was going through the Holocaust and he had a lot, and he was always smiling. So people asked him, "Wow, how can you smile all the time?" He says, "You see, I'm short. I'm not tall, so I see only the half." Of the glass, the half that is full of the glass, because I see only the lower part. And this is so clever, so to think about it. First of all, it shows about humbleness and how to look at life. Not look at what you haven't got, look at what you've got. Not look at the bad side, look at the good side. And this always reminds me of the story with this king who wanted his portrait to be painted. He wanted a picture of his portrait. So he did they did a competition between painters all over the country, and the one who's going to win is going to paint a portrait of the king. He's going to draw the portrait of the king, paint. And Baruch Hashem, somebody went, and he drew a picture after. Well, it took, let's say, a month or something, and after a month, they invited everybody to a big hall of the town, and all ceremony was done, and the king was coming with a parade and trumpet, and when he went on the stage, there was this throne there, sits on the chair, everybody stands, sits when the king sits, and the picture was covered on the other side, the painting was covered on the other side, on a big thing. And the time came, the trumpet starts, and the painter takes down the cover, and everybody sees the king exactly as he looked. The king, unfortunately, had one eye missing and one arm missing, and he was short, he wasn't tall. And exactly this was the picture, unbelievable. The king looks at the picture and said, "This is the way you see me? Kill him. Send him to the death sentence he got, and they hang him. Hang him!" So after a few months, the king again, he wants a picture. He wants a painting. He wants a painting of his portrait, and he doesn't know what to do. So again, they do this competition, and people come from there, a little less. We're afraid of part of them, and then one is winning, and they comes, and the whole story happens again. And this guy comes to the king, and they again, this big hall, everybody's coming, and the king is coming. Everybody stands up. He goes on the stage, sits on the throne, and then the picture again, the painting is on the other side of the stage, covered, and the painter stands near the picture, and then comes the time, and painter takes off the cover, and you see the king with his all glorious of 2 eyes, 2 arms, tall. The king looks at it, says, "Hang him! This is the way. What do you think? I'm stupid? What is this joke? This is not how I look. Hang him!" No. Time flies by, and there is another month, 2 months, and the king wants a picture. He wants a painting. So again, they call people to come to this competition, but of course, nobody comes. Nobody wants to be a part of this. Nobody knows what's going to be his end. And so, months fly by, and they raise up the price of the one who's going to win.